Oh man, have I got a story to tell you guys, by the way. I was just playing some Black Ops 2, probably about maybe half an hour ago or so, and there was this little kid that ends up joining the lobby at some point, right? And he just sits there and he starts kicking off at everybody. You know, I've not got my mic in at this point, but he's sitting talking a fuck ton of shit to everybody. So I put my mic in about halfway through and I'm like, here, can you just take your mic at your fucking throat, please? Because you know what it's like with people on Xbox Live. It's like they've got their mic jammed in their throat. It's like they're screaming right into your ear. So I tell him to shut the fuck up and, you know, pull the mic out of his goddamn throat. So he just kicks off back at me, and you know, it goes like it usually does on Xbox Live, where it's like a back and forth for like a good 20 minutes or so. You know, he's just sitting talking shit, and it ends up getting to this match on Nuketown, and you know, the kid just comes out with, oh well, I'm a hacker, have you ever heard of BCC trolling, or like some bullshit like that. So I turn around and I'm like, nah man, I really don't give a shit. And he's like, oh well, you will, because I'll hack you right now. And I'm just sitting there like, you know, just prompting it even more. Like, dude, I've watched all these troll and hacker videos. You know, I'm going to push this kid as far as he'll go. So I'm sitting there, right, and I'm like, oh well, fine then, prove you're a hacker. What's my IP? You know, tell me. And then he just turns around and he's like, well, you live in Glasgow. You know, assuming by the Scottish accent. And it's like, nice one, man. You know, it's not like I live in Edinburgh or anything, not Glasgow. It's not like I even sound Glaswegian anyway, like, really, dude. Glaswegians sound so much different from people from Edinburgh. It's ridiculous. But, you know, other than that, I'm just sitting there pissing myself laughing at him, because he's sitting there thinking I'm from Glasgow. And I'm like, alright, well, you're miles off, but tell me then, what does the word IP stand for? What does IP stand for? And he's just sitting there and he's like, you know, when he starts stuttering and shit, and I'm just sitting there like, oh yeah, that's it. You're just a wee man on the internet trying to pipe up and act hard. You know, you're like every other 13-year-old on this game. You talk a little bit shit, so you come out with the excuse, well, my dad works for Microsoft and I'll get you fucking banned. I'm a hacker. Like, what are you gonna do, mate? And guess what he threatens to do? He threatens to turn off the power in my house. As if he actually could do that. You know, like when you get these hackers, you know, when they threaten to like completely DDoS you or something, you know, like if they're actually going to DDoS you, that's quite serious, you know, because that's your fucking internet. But turn the power off in my house, you know, like really? Really? Like if he said that he was going to DDoS me, I'd be like, alright, well, at least he kens what a DDoS is. But turn the power off in my fucking house, man, like really. I'd like to see you even try, but, you know, I'm just sitting there pissing myself laughing at him like, oh, that's it, wee man, keep acting hard. That's it, you can talk a ton of shit on the internet, but you can't say anything in real life. And he just turns around and he's like, oh, I'm leaving. So he just backs out immediately, and it's like, aye, that's, you know, that's what I thought anyway. So, anyway, I mean, 3 minutes into the video, and I've just been sitting talking about some little kid threatening to hack me, Jesus Christ. But, yeah, figured about doing this Q&A today, so, you know, may as well get this out of the way. Obviously, should have skipped into the Q&A as soon as the video started, but I kind of felt like telling you guys about that shit, because it's, oh, hilarious, utterly hilarious. But, yeah, first question comes from Fuuuck, or Fuuuck Gamer, changed his name recently. Here's a question: do you think the famous COD YouTubers would quit making clickbait videos? And do you think my channel is complete shit? Well, it's not complete shit, it's complete memes. But, yeah, you know, whatever. Do I think famous COD YouTubers would ever quit making clickbait videos? That's a good question. Definitely not. They definitely would not ever stop making clickbait. It's what makes their channels go round, man. I mean, I wouldn't really say like T Martin or well, T Martin's kind of bad for it, but Ali 8 isn't as bad. You know, I mean, he's reached the point where he doesn't even need to clickbait. So I don't know. I don't really think Ali 8 is clickbait. I mean, I definitely don't like him, but he's not clickbait. But like T Martin, I'm not too sure anyway, because I really don't watch T Martin, but I know that guys like Hollow Point and Biblical Reaper, you know, they're not famous or big, they're just kind of medium-sized, you know, like, well, I mean, Biblical Reaper definitely ain't a medium-sized guy, he's a motherfucking fat bastard. The 100,000 mark, you know, 100,000 to 9k, 900k anyway, you know, those guys. Raging clickbaiters, don't ever see them quitting. But, yeah, on to the next question from Iris. First YouTuber I ever got hooked on, or the first YouTuber you got hooked on. Well, the first YouTuber I ever got hooked on, now this is going back a long time, because I've been pretty much watching YouTube videos for the longest time ever. I'd say the first YouTubers I ever got hooked on that I watched a lot of were probably like, Christ, what's his name again? It's Guitar Master X7. Hold up a sec. Let me find see if I can find his channel. Guitar Master. There we go. Guitar Master X7. Yeah, he basically used to do a bunch of like Halo machinimas and whatnot back in the day. Because I was like a Halo kid back in the day, you know. And you know, he used to do a shit ton of Halo videos, so yeah, that's where I ken him from. And I'd say that's definitely the first YouTuber I got hooked on. Moving on to the next question from Mountain Dew MLG Superstar. Is it Mountain Dew or is it Mountain Dew? I kind of feel bad whenever I call it, because like the way I pronounce shit is weird. You know, I'd say Mountain Dew, but you know, that sounds like I'm saying Mountain Dew. And yeah, I don't really want to get sent to some prison for being a Nazi or something, you know. But yeah, question from Mountain Dew MLG Superstar. That fucking name, dude. Fucking brilliant. He's got one question. How old am I? I am 18 years old, but I pretty much have the brain of a 8-year-old. I'm just kidding. That actually sounds like I'm being serious there. You know what most weirdos are like on YouTube nowadays? You know, some people are actually like that. Like, oh, I'm a 56-year-old man, but I sexually identify as a 12-year-old female. You're like, okay then, you big fucking pedo bastard. But nah, I'm 18 years old, turning 19 this year. Fucking woo, getting old as shit, boy. Next question from Blaze Plays Games. He's got quite a few questions wrapped up into this big one, which is pretty dank. Here's a question. When do you think COD and Battlefield will stop being franchises and we'll get actually good games like Titanfall and a standalone Treyarch Zombies game? And do you think there will be another Doom game from id Software after the next Quake game, Quake Champions? Alright, so when do I think COD and Battlefield will stop being franchises? I don't think ever. It depends. I mean, maybe in 40 years' time we'll still be getting Call of Duty Roman Warfare Part 50. I don't know. I'm just assuming that COD's just going to be a yearly thing from now on. I mean, it's been going for like well over 10 years now. It's probably well over... Hold up, let me... Yeah, give me a second. I need to check when the original COD came out here. I know that I really should just be finding this shit out beforehand, but, you know, whatever. Call of Duty 1. When did this release? Alright, so the original Call of Duty game came out in 2003, so COD's pretty much been a yearly game for the last 14 years, so I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon, so, you know. But you say you'd actually get games like Titanfall and standalone Treyarch Zombies game. Titanfall's good. Titanfall's dank. Really do love that game. Standalone Treyarch Zombies game though, I don't think we'll ever see a standalone Treyarch Zombies game. It's been spoken about for the longest time ever. Like, this is a conversation that's been in place since World at War basically. And it's never happened yet, so I kind of doubt that it ever would happen. But it would be pretty cool though. Let's be honest here, I wouldn't mind a Treyarch Zombies game, like standalone. That'd be pretty awesome. And do I think there will be another Doom game from id Software after Quake Champions? Yeah, definitely. Doom did really well this year, on pretty much all fronts to an extent. The multiplayer, a lot of people played it. A lot of people didn't give good reviews, but still, a lot of people played it. When it came to the game though, the single player was easily, you know, like the most popular part of the game, and I can see them making another Doom game, just because of how successful single player was in Doom 2016. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I definitely can see them making another Doom game, for sure, yeah. I think the way it's gonna go is, obviously a couple of years ago, Wolfenstein The New Order came out, and then we got Doom, and then we got Quake Champions. Which is kind of funny that happened actually, because that's the original order these games released in. You got Wolfenstein 3D in 1991, and then you got Doom in 1993, and then Quake came out sometime after that. So it's funny how they released in the original order, and now they're coming back again in the original order they released. So there'll probably be another Wolfenstein game soon, Wolfenstein New Colossus, and then probably Doom after, and then maybe the next Quake game, if Quake Champions does well enough, that is. But, you know, whatever. I'm really not looking for a yearly Quake iteration, so I don't know. Next question, and it will be the final question as well. I kind of left it a couple of days to see what questions I get, but obviously understanding that I'm a 275 subscriber channel, I'm not going to have a million questions to answer. So, yeah, final question comes from Black Ninja 797. And his question is, what is my favourite video game of all time? Now, that is actually a really good question, and I know he probably wants me to answer with one game, but I'm probably going to answer with a couple of games, because, yeah, you know what, I'll give you a fucking top 5, because I can't really, like, simplify them down into one favourite game, because I've got that many favourite games, man. So damn hard. But the first one is definitely got to be Star Wars Battlefront 2, well, number 5 on the list. Star Wars Battlefront 2, played the shit out of that game when I was younger, man. Loved it so much. Yeah, just awesome game. Number 4 would probably be Ratchet and Clank, man. Yeah, I played a lot of that game when I was young as well. And then I'd say number 3 on the list would probably be Gears of War 2. I played that a shit ton as well. I'd say number 2 would probably be, Christ, what did I say? I'd probably say Doom is like my second favourite, and I'd probably put my first favourite as like Halo 3 or something. I'm not too sure, man. I played a lot of games when I was younger. Like, it's a toss-up between Halo 3 and Reach. I mean, Reach wasn't exactly the best game ever, but I played a shit ton of Reach when it was out, so yeah, it was the one game I got on release day. The first game I got on release day anyway. And that was just like one of the most influential games to me. Well, not influential, because obviously it's not influenced me to do anything. But as it stands, you know, Reach was the game that definitely got me into gaming a lot more seriously. And I just fucking love that game, man. So, yeah, that's the Q&A. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I may do another Q&A at some point. I'm not sure, because I see some guys that do, like, you know, weekly or monthly Q&As, but, you know, I doubt I get any questions, you know, to do, like, a Q&A every so often. So, you know, I may do another one at another subscriber count. I don't know, man, but I've enjoyed making this video anyway. So, yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. It's been the Lone Courier, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.